Why are college basketball technical foul calls inconsistent? Imagine watching a game where sometimes a player gets a technical foul for what seems like a minor gesture, and other times similar actions are ignored. It can be confusing and frustrating. That's because technical foul calls in college basketball are not always the same from game to game. The reason for this inconsistency lies in how broad and subjective the rules are, and how different officials interpret them. First, the rules cover a wide range of behaviors. Some violations are very clear, like having too many players on the court or a coach calling a timeout when none are left. But others, like arguing with referees or showing unsportsmanlike gestures, depend on judgment. Officials have to decide if a player's reaction is genuine or if it's trying to deceive. These quick decisions can vary based on the official's perspective. Second, college basketball rules separate technical fouls into different categories. For example, a Class A technical foul is for serious misconduct like taunting or arguing. A Class B is for less serious issues like flopping or minor delay tactics. The penalties are different too. A Class A results into free throws and possession, while a Class B only results in one free throw. Deciding which class a foul falls into can be subjective and depends on how the official views the situation. Third, the process for calling some technical fouls involves warnings first. If a player or coach commits a delay violation, officials might give a warning before calling a foul. So, the same action could be treated differently depending on whether a warning was already issued. This can make it seem like calls are inconsistent, even if officials are following the rules. Fourth, human judgment plays a big role. Different officials have different levels of tolerance for emotional outbursts, language, or gamesmanship. One official might see a gesture as unsportsmanlike, while another might see it as part of the game. This is especially true during dead ball situations or away from the play, where focus and sightlines can vary. Fifth, rules and their enforcement can change from season to season. For example, recent updates allow officials to call technical fouls for flopping. As officials and players adjust to these new rules, the number and consistency of calls can fluctuate. For viewers and players, it's helpful to understand that not all technical fouls are the same. The context of the game, the score, and how players behave all influence officiating. Coaches and players should know that repeated technicals can lead to ejections, and actions like flopping now have specific penalties. In the end, inconsistency in college basketball technical foul calls comes from the broad rules, subjective judgment, procedural steps like warnings, human differences, and ongoing rule changes. While officials aim for fairness, these factors mean that technical foul calls will always have some variation.